Hi, today I want to look at a worksheet that has two filters on it and how we can set it up so that they are applied as I expect, and also how we can troubleshoot and make sure that it is the data that we should be getting. So this is a data source that it's one original Excel file that had two worksheets in it, three worksheets actually, but I'm only using two. And I have a sales data and a colors, and they're converted into tables. And if I click on the line between them, I can see the relationship. And the related fields are fruit and then fruit again on the colors tab. So that's how my relationship is set up for these. I want to just show you the basic sales. This is all the sales in this file. And you can see here that melon, mango, and fig are my top three sales, and the colors are green, yellow, and purple. So I'm going to focus on yellow sales during this demo and see if I can pull those out and get the top three. So to begin with, on the right, I have a list of four worksheets that we're going to make. The first one, I want to put sales on columns, and then I'm going to drag fruit over from the data pane on the left, and I'm going to drag color over. And then I want to create a filter, and this is going to be a top three filter for the fruits. So I drag the fruit field to filters. I go to the top tab and I say by field, and I want the top three. And because sales is already on this worksheet, that was already pre-selected by Tableau, but you can see any field here I could pick. So I'm going to say okay here. And now I see that I have the top three are melon, mango, and fig. So that's okay. I want to do another worksheet, same fields. So sales, fruit, and color. And this time I want to filter on color equals yellow. And I want to show you, if you were to drag the fruit field over to the filter shelf and go to the condition tab and do a by formula, if you were to type the color field equals yellow and then say enter, Tableau starts to warn you that there's an error. That's what the little red squiggly line means. If you say okay here, it's going to tell you you can't do that. It must be an aggregate calculation. So this is not going to work. And the problem is that I chose fruit. And what I really needed to do was use the color field. So I'm going to exit out of that. I'm going to drag color to the filter shelf, go to the condition tab and say by formula. And I'm going to try that same formula. And now I do not see the squiggly warning red area, red row or whatever. And then you can see now I have four yellows. So I have a banana, lemon, mango, and pineapple. And if I wanted to see what the top three are, I can go to the fruit field, say sort. I want to do a field sort on sales descending. And again, I already used sales in the field, so Tableau starts with that one. So my top three yellow are mango, pineapple, and banana. So I'm going to rename this worksheet to be color. And I'm going to make a new worksheet that has both of these on it, both filters. So I'm going to rename this fruit and color. I'm going to put fruit on the row shelf with color. Sales goes on columns. Then I'm going to put fruit on the filter shelf, and I'm going to say I want it to be the top three. Sales is good. And then I want to drag color to the fruit filter shelf. And I want this to be a condition by formula. And I want it to be that the color field equals yellow. So both of those are good filters, but I'm not getting the results I expected. I wanted the top three yellow fruit, and I'm not getting that. And if we go back to the main sales worksheet, the reason is the top three are green, yellow, and purple. And of the top three, only one is yellow. So my problem is that it's not pulling the top three yellow first. And the way that I need to get around that is to pay attention to the Tableau order of operations. So let me show you that. So if you search for order of operations, you're going to see something similar to this, where it says Tableau starts and applies extract filters, then data source filters, and then context filters. And after that, it does dimension filters, measure filters. The white bands show in between, which is sets, conditional filters, top in, fixed LOD. So my color is a dimension field, and it is not being applied before the fruit top end field or filter. So what I need to do is I need to actually make it a context filter. So let me show you how we do that. I'm just going to, in the bottom tabbed area, I'm going to duplicate this fruit and color worksheet, and I'm going to rename it to be fruit and color context. And the only change I'm going to make here, whoops, is I'm going to go up to the filter shelf and I'm going to change the color field to be add to context. And when I do that, the color field becomes gray background. And now I can see 3 rows, which is what I expected. And they're the yellow fruits. And I can sort by this and see the top 3 descending based on the field sales. And so now it's mango, pineapple, banana, which is kind of what I expected based on my color worksheet. It was mango, pineapple, banana. So now my filters are in the right order. They're doing what I wanted them to do. If you don't see your top end as you expected or your filters are clashing, go back to your order of operations, make some just generic worksheets that show you the different filters so you can get a feeling for what you expect to see. And that's easier than to work it out. You can't always get a top end to work if you have a lot of filters, but if you have 2 or 3 filters, you should be able to get it to work okay. So thanks for joining today. That's my context filter demo. Bye.